Hey guys, what is up? Nubkeks here, and welcome to the Daily Nub. I saw that some people were commenting on the PTR videos that there was like some flickering or some weird glitchy stuff with the video file. So hopefully that will be fixed today. Instead of using the game capture, which I noticed was bugging out in World of Warcraft as well, we're going to be trying using display capture in OBS. It seems to be some error with OBS, either with a new version of OBS or new video card drivers or some patch of the game. I'm not sure, but let me know if this one works properly and we'll see if we can make it work. All right, we're on Blackheart's Bay. I'm gonna get rid of let's get rid of your boy Nubkeks. Maybe he's not the strongest on this map, but still worth getting rid of, I think. Probably Abathur's another good one to get rid of here too. Asmodan can be good to get rid of as well, but I'm going to get rid of a Nubkeks. I just find that he's quite annoying to play against with the cocoon and whatnot. A good Nubkeks can have such a big impact on the game. But yeah. Okay. 1 second here. Okay. Okay. Alright, cool. Just planning I'm going to be away, so we're recording a bunch of Daily Nub, like today. Actually, probably most of it tonight. This is going to be a busy night. Wednesday night. Hopefully get Daily Nub out for... get a Daily Nub done for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we're trying to get 5 games in. We could maybe get some done tomorrow, but it's going to be a bit messy. But yeah, I'm going away for the weekend, which is going to be wonderful. Really looking forward to it. But yeah, a little bit of pressure to get some stuff done today. I probably should have recorded earlier today. I'm going to regret trying to cram them all in tonight. You can witness my slow descent into madness over the course of recording everything in one night. Come across and be represented in the videos over the next few days. You can see if they're different in quality between the Wednesday video and the Thursday video and whatnot. Who knows? Around Blackheart's Bay, we could kind of pick basically whatever we want. This guy wants to pick Sonya, which is totally fine by me. Varian, I'd go with whichever he wants. He's gonna go with the Sonya, that's fine. We got a Tychus as well, which is also pretty nice. We'll see what the enemy team picks here. I'm pretty free to go for whatever I want. We could support our team. I don't think I've done a video on a support in a little while. That might be interesting. In terms of the specialists, I feel like we've covered most of them. There's the Sylvanas. Wonderful. Wonderful. And a Greymane. Okay, they're two pretty strong heroes there. I mean, I'd say something like Jaina would stand out as being particularly good. Might just grab up like the old Kael'Thas though. He is one of the most popular heroes in the game right now. Like, almost surprisingly so. It'll give us some nice wave clear. Some range damage. Gonna go with the Cassia. Okay, cool. I'm gonna lock in the Kael'Thas then here as well. I think some of the extra zone potential will be good synergy with the Cassia. Should make her kind of happy. And yeah, I like the extra wave clear. Should help us out. I'm actually curious. Let's check this. I'm pretty sure if I tap out of the game for a second here, I'm almost certain Kael'Thas, he's one of the most popular. Go to popularity. Yeah, here's the most popular heroes. This is actually kind of handy. I can show you guys this. There we go. Boom. Beautiful. I'm trying to get chat up here as well. Oh, one sec. I can't show it to you quite yet. Just a second. Might get rid of Johanna. Just an extra wave clear mage. I'm going to get rid of Johanna. Not mage, but tank. So we got a fair few tank bans come in here. Just limit their options a bit. We'll see. But yeah, in terms of popularity, you can see it's something like this. So no huge surprises there, I would think. They're all fairly roughly representative. Kind of interesting to see the win percentage, though. For example, Diablo's really fallen off a lot. You see Nubkeks' win percentage is still extremely high. Asmodan and Kael'Thas, but respectable. Garrosh a bit low. Ah, no, it's got a good winner. As is Varian, interestingly enough. Lily and Orphea both nerfed a bit, still solid. Johanna. Yeah, it's all pretty good. You see Jaina and Raynor both very strong. I feel like they're kind of... I'm surprised they're that popular. I feel like I don't necessarily see them that often. In terms of win percentage right now, Rexxar is the top. Then a Nubkeks. I mean, Rexxar is the top That's a crazy margin, isn't it? Look at that. Way up there. And then Nubkeks also a good chunk up, and then we've got kind of a sort of slow fall off in terms of good win rate heroes. Yep, there you go. That's what it looks like. This is across all Team League and Hero League games in the last week. So there you are. They took the Jaina. Okay, so they got a pretty solid comp actually. I kind of like what they've got going for them. They're gonna have very strong map presence and pressure. This should be an interesting game. I think both drafts are pretty respectable. I think they should have a much stronger map position. They've got stronger wave clear overall. They've got very strong Merc camp taking potential as well. The Jaina, the Greymane, even Sylvanas is good at it. So yeah, it's going to be pretty crazy. I think luckily both our front lines are pretty survivable, and Lily's pretty solid at healing as well. So the team fighting should be quite interesting, I think, when both these teams match up. The Cassia pick was maybe a bit preemptive. You can see that while Cassia, yes, is good against the Greymane, not terrible against Sylvanas at all. The Uther, the Arthas, and the Jaina, a bit more of a struggle for the Cassia. She's not necessarily amazing at the map, though she does bring Fend, her E ability, I think that's what it's called, which can shred through the chests and help us pick those up very quickly, so that should be nice. For me, it's the Kael'Thas. Again, I'll provide wave clear, and some threat onto these squish your heroes. We'll see how it works out. I'm kind of curious what the most popular Kael'Thas build is these days as well. Let's jump into that. Yes, look at popularity in terms of what people like building in Kael'Thas. I feel like Pyroblast is very popular these days. You can see that the win rates are actually pretty interchangeable. We got some nice ads there. Again, across the board here, they're pretty interchangeable. Mana Tap's actually the top one. That's intriguing. Convection, top win rate too. I'm gonna go for Mana Addict myself. Probably look at the comps. Yeah, I think I will for safety. And yeah, both of Ignite and Fury the Sunwell, both very good. And stuff here, pretty standard stuff. So yeah, we will see.
Nearly time.
I'm gonna go Mana Addict. I really do believe it's better. Convection obviously can be okay. A bit more risk reward. Get my Twitch chat back up. Joka Booksy. Hey, the Uther on the enemy team. Hey, dude. What's up? Good luck and have fun to you as well. Hey, Dan Base. We're not playing against AI, unfortunately. Much fun as they have playing against AI. That's not what we're doing this time around. So presumably sent Sonya to solo down bottom. This could get a bit crazy. They could do some sort of Sylvanas push, so we do want to be a little patient here. I mean, honestly, when you're against the Sylvanas, it might potentially be better to set up a push down a side lane yourself. We could do it with Muradin. It's doable. Okay, there's a good chance that they're down bottom as 4, and there they are.
Defend this fort.
Okay, pushing in, I like it. Yeah, that's a smart choice. We just say, okay, we're not going to match you. We're just going to leave you be. And we don't really want Lee to take that much damage. So we're just going to attempt to outtrade them, or to equally trade them. Essentially is the goal here. So we're not really worried about stopping them. We're just going to soak and we're going to try outtrade. So rather than running across the whole map, we're just going to go, okay, well, you're going to get a really good push down bottom. Well, so are we. Ha ha ha. Look at us. Okay, our team is kind of panicked and they split up in a bad way. So that plan has sort of fallen away. Lily had the right idea, though.
And maybe I'll turn me cannon on your foe. A fine deal.
So our team was not really confident with that. I think this is one of the areas of the game where typically people don't know a whole lot, which is like, this is gonna hurt, but worth it for the globe, for my quest. So people are often quite uncomfortable with doing that sort of stuff. They don't know about it. So it'll be like the enemy team starts pushing in one of your camps. They push in like one of your structures. People will kind of panic, right? They'll panic. And instead of like trading, they'll run across the whole map to defend it. Instead of just being like, okay, you know what? That camp is gone. Let it go. Or like that fort is gone, but we can get a fort in return, right? People tend to play over defensive. They get overly worried about it. We're going to get some more range on this because it's really good. Let's do some damage to him. Just gonna keep soaking here. Both teams doing their camps, which is fine and dandy. Yeah, my advice would be don't panic about your camps being taken or whatnot, or like don't panic when someone's pushing you in. It's always worth asking, like, oh, can we counter push in return? Like, what if we push their structures instead? Can we make a comeback here? Like, will we pull equal? Because if you're pulling equal, then you're pretty happy. If they're going to be trading to their advantage, then it's probably bad. But I'm gonna help with the wave clear here. There we go. We're going to fight over this turn in. Okay, I'm going to come down. Murden's already in there. Living dangerously, eh? I thought I was a different person. That's a pretty big fail by me. Okay, they've already paid. That's fine. I thought I was a different character there. I don't know, my brain farted. I was thinking about saying that stuff. But yeah, very, very, very common mistake. People run across the entire map. Especially, it's gonna be hilariously funny when it's a situation where it's like you're like, we could be over here beside their keep, and they'll start pushing our bottom fort, and people be like, oh my god, they're pushing our fort. We need to get back. We need to defend. We need to get back. We need to. This is a disaster. And it's like, why are you panicking for, man? Like, chill. This is great. Like, we can take their keep. This is a great push for us. All right, that's not so good. Gonna push this out. We're gonna get burned flesh and power against multiple heroes. So we're gonna be mostly using our trait to power up our flame strike, our Q ability later in the game. You can see that despite the enemy team getting some really good pushes and destroying 2 of our forts, that we are actually ahead on experience through the soaking though, which is pretty nice to see. We're gonna try keep that going as much as possible. Gonna annihilate one more wave here. Hopefully someone can pick this up. We do need to defend the keep, and I do want this globe. Okay, I'll come back at this point, sure. So it's more so the keeps that you want to keep alive. That's more important. We can leave Sonya to double soak. I've got enough mana. Cassie's living dangerously. Should hit 2 of them again, and it did. So that's nice pressure, pushing back. Lovely, lovely. Let's do some basic attacks there, kill these things off. So one downside of the Cassia is that because her wave clear is fairly weak. Like, it's okay, but it's not that strong that we are getting pressured a bit here. Anyway, I finished my quest pretty early, which is wonderful. Very happy about that. And we're just going to use our trade on cooldown, throw out some bombs here. That's unfortunate timing. That's actually very unfortunate timing. That's not good at all. While we're doing camps. Okay, it looks like the enemy team was busy doing camps too, so at least we can trade that. Okay, they've got one already. I think we do want to fight, probably. Unfortunately, we don't have 10. They don't have 10 either, though. So not the end of the world. Get a stun in there just for the sake of it, really. That should be a kill, and it is. Good. I'm gonna grab Phoenix this game. I do think Phoenix is better, generally speaking. Bit of damage there. That should be some nice damage as well. That didn't hit. That was probably a mistake. He should go down, though. Nice. Good, good. Okay, that's some nice kills there. Sonya's going to turn in, and we've now pulled up to a level lead. Good team fighting. This has been good so far, I have to say. Been pretty interesting game. Some interesting stuff going on. Let's hit this guy. I maybe should have taken Pyroblast. It is the more popular choice at the moment, though I don't necessarily think it's the better choice at all. It's what people like to play, though. Looking for this. That's cheeky. It's cheeky. Gonna throw out some damage here. Unfortunately, the cannonballs are still gonna target, so that kind of wastes the cannonballs. That's unlucky. Would have been nice to push it in before that, but oh well. Can't have everything, huh? It's a Big silence. I'm being chased down by the water elemental, which is kind of scary. Finish it off. Put that in. It's a big divine shield. It's a big blizzard from Jaina. Catches the Cassia out. Okay, I'm low on mana, so I'm gonna run away here. We got the XP. Ooh, I can't quite get to them. We definitely want to run away. Oh, wow, okay. I'm gonna stay mounted here. It's not really worth turning in. With Cassia dead, they pretty much get this if they want it. The enemy team, that is. Can stun a couple of them for fun. Cassia's back now. Sonya is soaking to 13. Take this. They've turned in. It's okay. This will smash the top fort. I would definitely say fighting over this could be really good for us if we catch him out. Always the risk that we don't, of course. We get Pyromaniac here. Should be a dead Arthas. Got good damage on him. Okay, really nice. Greymane wasn't here either, so that's really good for us. If she comes in on this, we'll kill her. Finish off the water elemental, obviously. It's dangerous. Those minions still running around are scary. We can take the camp now. Camp gives us coins. They'll probably do their siege giants. Should maybe be a bit more aggressive in pushing that in, just to ensure that they don't take the siege giants themselves. Kind of gives them siege giants and some coins for free, but maybe they won't even do it. Maybe they'll be too scared if we're lucky. I think it's unlikely, but a girl can dream. Okay, we'll just kill that with a bomb. Lovely. Sylvanas almost down. That was very close. Yep, she goes down. That's huge. That's really good. Okay, cool. We'll get a turn in here. This should smash a keep. Gonna push bot lane.
Huh? They're all paid up? Bah, who cares? Let's get to the fun part.
Some damage there, which is nice enough.
Very good.
Okay, didn't quite hit anything with the Flame Strike. So yeah, at this point, like empowering your W ability is nice because it's free of mana, so it's just free damage. And with our 13, it gives us cooldown, so that's awesome. Of course, our Q ability has more potential damage on it, and our E is obviously a stun, so that's pretty huge. Okay, that's a bit scary. I will survive. Silence, but not in too much danger, to be honest with you. Should be totally fine here. That was not a very good positioning on that, though. I missed the stun. She jumped away. And unfortunately, Greymane's here, which is bad news. That's going to do a lot of damage, though. Okay, it did lots of damage. Not enough for a kill. Ooh, that's greedy. And that was a mistake. I think I might die now. That was lucky. That was extremely lucky that he did not die. Gonna get a big knight for some extra poke. So Sonya is top lane. The Cassia does get caught out quite a bit. Again, I feel like it might not necessarily be a criticism of her play. I feel like it's more that, well, it was a bit too early to pick the Cassia in the draft, or at least there was the risk that it would get counterpicked. So the enemy team, let's say, did a good job, I think, of counterpicking the Cassia. But yeah, I think we've been doing pretty well in the team fights. The enemy team will turn in here. So this, yeah, I don't think it's quite enough damage to be... that's a mistake by me. I didn't mean to cast my spells in that order. They're threatening the boss here. So we need to make sure to be in the area. So I'm just doing a bit of wave clearing. I'm getting the hell out of here. Pushing down bot like this is giving them a free boss. Okay, I'm just going to run down then, in that case. Leave them to it. I don't know if our team has realized. Going for a turn-in is nice.
Who's got the coin for me service?
Just give them a free boss, though. I'm gonna come Flame Strike. I'm gonna see if I can kill this keep myself. This is risky, but I like to live dangerously.
Seems we've reached an accord. Let's show your enemies a jolly good time.
Unfortunately, we turned in too slowly. Cassia's gonna feed again. Yeah, okay, at this point I'm saying it's not to do with the hero pick, now it's just more feeding. And unfortunately, not gonna quite walk into that. Okay, so our team turned in too quickly there. So we lost a few shots that would have been on more useful things. And Cassia decided to 1v5 the enemy team at the boss. It was obviously they're taking the boss again. It's just, how do we trade intelligently with this? So instead of like trying to kill her, that will do some nice damage. I'll take that. I'm gonna tap here because this is gonna be a big honking fight. There's one death, unfortunately. I'll throw this over here. Didn't hit anything. Unlucky, unlucky. Ooh, nice damage there again. Applying the ignite. Pretty good. Not too worried about... Okay, now I'm worried. Now I'm dead, probably. That was a good Ice Lance. Good Ice Lance. Couldn't quite dodge it with the slow. Ooh, Divine Shield on the back of it. I say the enemy team is going to win off this now. Yeah, okay, so I mean, like, that's just a really hardcore throw. I think at this point, like, this is where I look at this and go, like, this is, you know, let's say sort of... I feel like on our team, you've got some sort of relatively platinum level decision making where it's just not that intelligent, right? It's like, okay, to kind of pick up stuff, it's like, okay, smart enough to realize that they're taking the boss, but not smart enough to know what to do about it, you know? Like in that situation, enemy team's taking the boss. Let them take the boss and we can defend it. But like, put the time in to actually destroy their mid keep and then get the turn in, so you get more pressure on the other keeps. And then actually like just defending the boss is a more solid team overall. Like, I mean, you know, Cassia trying to 1v5 him with the boss, like there's just, you know, it's just brain dead. Like at the end of the day, it's just incredibly stupid. And there's no real way around that. And like, that's the sort of like stupid decision that loses you a game. It's just like, don't rush in to try to 1v5 against the boss. Let them take the boss. Again, you can trade totally intelligently. They get a boss. On this map, the boss is really easy to defend. If we defend it smartly, at worst it takes a keep. We can destroy one of their keeps, and we can get like a turn in the meantime as well, which is also like, that's pretty decent. So, you know, don't fucking worry about it. Just play it smart. The last thing you want to do is try go in and 1v5 with the boss, feed, and then it gives the enemy team the impetus to just run down top lane and just walk into core because, oh, one of the main damage dealers just fed like a moron. GG. GG.